And asked Gautam Gambhir and team to bat. It seemed like that was the perfect decision at the end of that power play. But then the young guns, Shreyas Iyer and Rishabh Pant. Iyer on fire, Pant on fire, both on fire. Everybody's on fire.
Hot pants.
Hot pants. I have Zach and Joy here, of course, with me. My God, what a recovery and what a brilliant performance by those two young lads.
Brilliant, just superb. I think because this didn't look like a wicket. Like I was talking about wicket being on the slower side. It will be too paced, and it was exactly like that. So so I feel that par score on this wicket was 160. So Delhi has already scored 14 runs.
Wow.
Over that, and I think it's only because of the brilliance of Rishabh Pant and Shreyas Iyer. I think someone needs to bat on this kind of wicket. It's not a wicket where you can just go in and start playing your shots. You have to take some time. You have to adapt to the wicket and then start firing. And Rishabh Pant did exactly that. I think both Shreyas and Rishabh Pant has created this momentum now for DD to go and win this game, because momentum is clearly with DD. If with this kind of momentum they go and pick up early wickets, that's certainly going to put a lot of pressure on RCB. And as we know that top four we keep talking about, so Quinton de Kock, Virat Kohli and AB de Villiers, if they can get them early, I think this game is going to be Delhi's game. Like I was talking about, I think I should stick to my prediction. I think looks like it's heading that way. We'll have to wait and watch how Delhi starts, but I think they've given themselves the best chance to win this match.
A good platform indeed. We must talk to Joy about Rishabh Pant, because he's had a bit to say about him in the past. He has.
Yeah, I've said that he's unfit and should come to the tournament fit, and his captain wants him to be fit. But right now, if somebody goes and tells Gautam Gambhir that Rishabh Pant is unfit, he will say, tell me his Zoom number, because I will send him aloo parathas and gajar ka halwa. Because if he can bat like that, nothing matters. And that's the truth of the matter. I mean,
that's fantastic. It really was, because today some of the shots that he hit, you probably have to call them audacious. I mean, the audacity of those shots and to pull those off. Once or twice they didn't come off, but 8 or 9 times they did. Yeah. Like those things that he was doing, to hit it over sort of just off like this, to go outside off.
Yeah, you use the pace very well.
I mean, AB de Villiers will be looking at that and saying, I'm impressed, young lad. I like how you used the crease. How many did he end up scoring, and what was the strike rate he had? Remember, he was about 20 of 20, because Shreyas Iyer was going on the other side and Rishabh started slowly. So keep that in mind as well. And then, of course, ending with 7 sixes. He hadn't hit any, I think, in the first 15-20 balls that he played. And then now look how he's finished.
We all know about his ability with the bat and the power which he has. Yeah. I think to bat post the power play, he's one of those guys who everyone is looking at just because he's got that power, that ability to hit sixes, and I think that really sets him apart from others. And this IPL he's showing that. I mean, he's right up there at the top with leading run scorer of the tournament. I think is
couple of runs short, I think, of Chris Gayle.
So
I think he's a couple of runs short of Gayle. Of course, both of them will probably be crossed by Virat if he gets any runs today at all. But to be in that company is.
He's backing his ability now with consistency in performance.
Let's also talk about RCB in the first 6 overs. The power play, of course, a dismal power play for Delhi. The least number of runs conceded in a power play. Joy, they would have looked at those first 6 overs and Virat would have got, okay, I will take this with both hands.
Absolutely. 128 in 6 is the slowest power play. More important than that, Chahal has got going. It's extremely important for RCB's chances that Chahal gets going, because one of their big problems was their best bowler over the last 2 years hadn't done anything so far. So that's good news for them. Also probably good news for them, if they look at it in the longer term of things, is that Washington Sundar has had a decent outing. Because see, the 4 and 5 for RCB were looking weak.
And they only have 5 bowlers, we must say that.
5 bowlers. Of course, Corey Anderson didn't have a terrible, he could have had it could have been worse in the 20th over, but
I mean, you see, Corey Anderson, is Virat even considering him a bowler? Because I mean, you've got him coming in he's bowling only 1 over in the match and he's bowling the 20th. That is a really daunting situation for a bowler, isn't it?
Well, today I think he didn't have any option. So the plan of sending two left-hander when Rishabh Pant was batting, I think we were all debating why Tewatia has come. I think Tewatia had come there to counter that, to counter Virat's thinking, because he actually wanted to persist with Chahal, but because there were two left-handers, he had to go for Corey Anderson.
But in all fairness, Chahal bowled his first 2 overs were crack, right? They were fantastic the first 2 overs. He went for some runs in his third. To then not bring him back for a sport, does it seem a little harsh with your champion bowler?
He didn't have an option. I think he got stuck.
Well, again, that we have to go back to how the IPL has been so far for Chahal.
Yeah.
You know, if Chahal has been bowling the way he was bowling in the previous IPLs, there is no doubt that Virat would have said that even if two left-handers are batting, I'm going to go in with Chahal. But because he's not backing those kind of performances, and today was one of the first matches where he's really bowled well.
Yeah.
So that's the reason, you know. So as a captain, you kind of look at the form as well, and the current form in the IPL. You know, he wants to take confidence from this kind of performance for Chahal, and not really put him under pressure when there are two left-handers are batting, and one of them is Rishabh Pant, who is going so strong.
How good was that setup, Chahal's setup of Jason Roy?
Absolutely, he had him, and that's exactly the kind of thing. Chahal is a national level, state level chess player, and it showed the way he sort of lured him, finished him off. You know, it was superbly done.
Because he bowled 3 which turned square, I think, right before that.
And he was just waiting for it to turn. It's amazing, and I think that's the thing they'll take from this match. The second big thing is to see where Manan Vora will bat.
Yeah.
And if he opens it, you know, this could be again, if that clicks, it might solve a lot of problems for RCB. If it doesn't click, then it's back to the drawing board in a serious way.
Manan Vora had scored runs in the IPL final in Bangalore. Manan Vora is I mean, that was 2014 final. Definitely a pedigree batsman that you have over there. They've not played him because they've probably not been getting their 11 right. Today also they must be thinking that, well, we had it right a little bit. And then, I don't know if it was as much as they let it go, Zach, as much as it was Iyer and Pant just grabbing the match by the neck.
It was a combination of both, I think. You know, they started very well, and the wicket is not the ideal T20 wicket, I would say. You know, it's a kind of wicket where as a batsman you have to spend some time there. It's a kind of wicket where as a bowler you always have a chance, because there is something to offer from the wicket. You know, even the last over which Chris Wokes was bowling, there was nice carry, and odd ball was really kicking. So that's something, you know, which is going to work in bowlers' favor. So as a batsman, you can't just go out there and start playing your strokes. You have to take time. And I have a feeling that, you know, Gautam Gambhir will probably start with Nadeem, and, you know, create that kind of pressure, because you have Quinton de Kock and you have Manan Vora to open, I think, and both have not great numbers against the spin bowling, and there is certainly spin on offer on this track as well, because we've seen the way Chahal was turning the deliveries. I think there is a little bit of help. So all in all, I feel that, you know, going now halfway in the match, Delhi has got the best chance of winning this match.
Advantage. DD, let's show you the Delhi Daredevils 11, and then you'll see the bowling options that Gautam Gambhir has at his disposal to stop this sort of early firepower of RCB. He's got Harshal Patel in the team, drafted him in place of Mohammad Shami, and of course we can't count out a guy like Trent Bolt, world class, right? So you were saying, Zach, that you open with Shahbaz Nadeem
and Trent Bolt. Yeah. And use Chris Morris and Harshal Patel both in the middle overs along with Tewatia.
But this was your call the other day as well, Joy. I think you had said, or Zach, you had said it, that Chris Morris, not power play, Chris Morris more in the depth.
He's not.
Just
hold him back because you'll need somebody there, and of course they'll need to use that player who they use that of so often, which is Vijay Shankar, obviously. He'll be fielding again, because obviously he doesn't get batting or bowling. So
what's going on there?
I have not the faintest idea why they pick him if they don't want him to do anything.
Isn't he? But this pitch, wouldn't it be more suited to him a pitch that doesn't have that much pace, where he can sort of do his variations? I mean, he's done that for India in T20.
It depends on how the game is going, and so far the way Gautam Gambhir has used him, I think, you know,
or not used him.
Yeah, or not used him. We'll have to wait and watch how the partnership is happening. You know, if the pressure is on, then he might come on to bowl. Otherwise, he's been banking on spinners for sure. Like his strategy of stacking up 20 overs has always been around spinners, like how he was doing for KKR as well. And there is a style of captaincy which you bring to the table. Like, you know, you with MS Dhoni also, you more often than not see that he likes using his slow options well. You know, and a similar case with Gautam Gambhir as well. So for him to throw the ball at Vijay Shankar, you know, he has to really believe in him. And I think so far in this IPL, he's not really got that kind of confidence as far as Vijay Shankar is concerned.
And this is my problem. It's not a problem. It's not Vijay Shankar's fault. It's not Gautam's fault. Gautam is not comfortable with him at this point in time. This is why, you know, I feel, you know, you should have your while going into an auction, you should have your captain already there. Because otherwise, he often ends up. It's not good for the player, it's not good for the captain also. He's saying, boss, I don't need this resource. The guy is thinking, yaar, what maine kya galti ki? It's really, I think that's why it's very important that the guy has a chance to actually see the team that he's buying. You know?
Well, for Gautam, it doesn't matter if Gautam uses Vijay or not. All Gautam cares about is whether he gets Vijay or not. So that's what I'm going to ask you.
Well played.
Thank you. So that's what I'm going to ask you. Will Gautam get Vijay today? Will he get the win today?
There's a good chance.
There's a good chance. So you're backing DD now, because you're saying that with this surface, it's definitely a 160 par surface, and DD has got 174. So you're backing them to defend it.
I'm saying that because it's not easy for anyone to just go out there and start playing the shots. And RCB is top heavy. So if they take early wickets, they will be able to create that sort of pressure, and Gautam is experienced enough to create that kind of pressure if he gets that early inroads.
All I heard was a lot of ifs in there, man. There's just a lot.
But I'm saying
DD
has got good chance. DD's got good chance, and I'm done with my predictions for the day. I'm not doing any
He's far ahead of the game. He's quitting.
He's quitting while he's ahead.
I'm going to go.
What do you say?
I'm going to go with RCB, and there's a reason for that. While they might do well, when you look at that Delhi bowling lineup, there's nobody that you look at and say you're really scared of, or nobody you're saying, you know, like you see Kolkata and you say Sunil Narine, Kuldeep Yadav, 8 overs gone. There's nobody there in that Delhi lineup. They're all competent, they're all good bowlers, but none of them look match winning. Not to say that they will not win the match, but it's not that, you know, RCB will be saying that,
trembling in their boots in any way. All right, so well, we have the call here. Zach is saying probably DD, Joy is saying probably RCB. And who do I think will be the winner? Cricket.
Oh God, you've been spending too much time with Ravi Shastri.
Cricket will be the real. I love spending time with him, by the way. It's never.
कहाँ की cricket? कहाँ की cricket बता दो? दिल्ली की cricket के बैंगलोर की
cricket? दिल्ली वाले कैप्टन की cricket. बस इतना ही बोलूँगा. देखो, हम भी पॉलिटिशियन हैं, हम पले बड़े दिल्ली में ही थे, हमें भी पता है कि कैसे पॉलिटिक्स खेलते हैं, अकेले नहीं हैं आप लोग. Well, okay, so we're going to go now, and we're going to come back in 90 minutes. When we come back, we'll talk about this game. Also, we'll talk about that other game that ended, which was KKR and Kings 11. Kings 11, of course, got the win over there. It was going to be very easy. They got 9 wickets. It was again Duckworth, Lewis and Stern, who were very stern.
Mayank Agarwal batted.
Mayank Agarwal is a finisher.
2 for 2.
It's a finisher.
Yes,
it's unbeaten.
Exactly.
Unbeaten. It's a finisher. You called it right.
100 strike rate.
100 strike rate and finishing the innings. He's a good kid. I don't know why Joy keeps doing this to him.
No, I want to see him bat.
You want to see him more?
Yeah,
but Aaj Bichara, the rain stopped him. Otherwise, he would have batted more. So today it's not on him. We'll discuss that later, of course. But we're going to see you in 90 minutes. Thank you very much, Joy. Thank you very much, Zach. We'll see you in a bit. And thank you very much for watching Cricbuzz Live. We'll see you.